Test, 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 test. How's everybody doing? Test. Just check out some settings here before we proceed. Send an invite to my buddy. Okay. All right. I guess we're going right now. I don't know if anybody is actually listening, but I might as well begin. What's up, Gunplum Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. How is everybody doing? How is everything going with you guys? It is Friday, November 15th, 2019. I'm a little tired right now. I don't know why, but I'm getting ready for tomorrow for Anime NYC. Now you have to forgive me. I'm actually forgotten how to do this nonsense, the sharing and all that stuff. Darn it. I think I should have done it. Let me see if we can do an edit. Schedule for later, save changes. No, we're still going. And I think I forgot to hit public. There we go, public. Never occurred. All right, fair enough. Are we live? Let's find out. Let's go to my phone. YouTube. Library. Videos. Yeah, there I am. I know nobody's watching this right now. Everybody's either going to sleep or tired. Damn it, how the hell did I do this before? Settings. Well, I'm not going to end this and then start all over again. Basically, what I'm showing off here is what I just finished right now, detailing. And hold on a second here. I'm sorry. I'm like in the middle of chatting at the same time. And I'm sorry I'm not showing my ugly mug today. I'm right now I'm pointing the camera at the show of my table. And I don't know if my, you know what? I didn't realize that the cable on my headset will go there. Let me see if I can actually switch to the other mic, if I can. So if I do settings and I do mic, HD headphones, microphone. All right, so let me use. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test. All right, good. So I guess I'm gonna have to use the headset for now. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Okay. I'm gonna keep my mic here so that way you guys can hear me. All right. So sorry about that. I'm in the middle of setting all this up. Just doing a quick review on my master grade Dynamis weathered version, as you can see. I give it more detail than before. Now, you've seen the Dynamis before. You've seen me showing off the paint job and all that stuff. You saw also the what I did with the details of the decals. The problem was that when I was doing the decals, I stopped. And this was during a time where I was like trying to get everything all squared away with the house and finding a place to stay and all that nonsense. And I was in the middle of putting stuff away in boxes and storage. And then I realized that I accidentally put the decals that I was using, the remaining decals I was using, because I used the primary ones, basically the ones that's on the shield, on the shoulders, on the chest, here, on the legs, not in here in the back area. I forgot to do the rest, and I said, oh, I'll get to it, and then when I was about to get to it, I thought I had it in one of my shelves. Turns out, I put it in the storage without me knowing. And I forgot. So I was like, I am not going to go back to storage and start peeling away every box trying to find decals to put it on. I said, you know what, it is what it is. It's fine. But I did spend the better course of my time weathering it up and top coating it and all that stuff again. But weathering was a bit of a chore because there were parts that were scarred based even if I top coated, there was scarring, which gave me some problems. So I had to I did have to go back to this to storage to get the paints, which was basically the green mecha color paints, which I used on this guy. And I had to pull out the protective green, which is the one that I used on this kit. And I meticulously looked for each and every area, and using the airbrush that Miguel fixed, I began to airbrush very lightly and cover up areas so it doesn't overspray in other areas, the parts that were scratched, scarred off. And of course, you know it's scratched and scarred because you see the actual darker green color tone over the paint, under the paint. So I had to do that, and I do that in every area. There was one part that I didn't realize that as I was picking it up with one of my fingers, I accidentally scratched it with my nail. And I said, oh no, you got to be kidding me. So I sprayed it, gave it a couple of light coats, and it finally covered. That's the beauty of this paint. This paint is great. But once you finish painting this and using this paint, top coat it immediately. Top coated immediately, because this is not Vallejo's. Sorry, this is not Tamiya's paints, or sorry, not Tamiya's. Mr. Hobby paints, where you could pretty much take a knife and try to scar it, and it's very difficult to do it. This one can be very sensitive, so you gotta be very careful. So careful that even after fixing the bottom part of my feet, I'm starting to see some whites there. So I'm going to try to do a little cheating and pull out this guy, the Mr. Weathering Color, and I'm going to try to weather those bottom parts of the feet and making sure that they look okay. I fixed up the parts of here. That's what I was working on right now. I had to be very precise with that. The one thing I'm having some problems, and it's these little guys right here, the actual holsters for the beam pistols, the GN pistols. They keep coming off. Even if I put them in nice and snug, they keep coming. I don't want to glue them, but I'm going to probably end up pulling a little small tack and putting it in there so it will stay in the place. Yeah, this This came out good. This came out good. I also now want to take the time to actually open up an Action Base 4 stand, because I'm going to try to see if I can pose it with the Action Base 4 stand using this. I purchased this a long time ago from, Gundam Planet, my friends over there. I want to try this. I think I tried the regular one. I never bought the I think version 5. Put RX over here for a second. Put you there. See what we got here. So see how this comes out. I don't know if I'll commit to using the space stand, but it's something that I would like to try to see if I can get it to look good at the show. Now this streaming, I was gonna get Miguel and Albert to join me. Albert talks FTW, but he's away with family as well as Miguel. So, and it's a shame. And it would have been nice, but they have to do their thing. So I understand. I was considered going to Anime NYC on a Friday, but I kind of didn't see any point in all that. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff, and there's probably gonna be cool stuff to get over there. I don't know what stuff that they have. Speaking of which, the stuff that they're selling at the show will be the pretty much the same stuff that they sold at Comic-Con last month, with one slight difference. They're also gonna add the I believe the 1/100 scale master grade double Zeta Gundam, but this is going to be clear version, the clear version of that kit. I built that kit, I think it was last year, and it was a good kit, but it's a big ass statue. I just realized that when you get these type of kits that are huge, it's kind of difficult to justify the fact that I'm going to buy a statue that big, and posability is going to be out the door. But I built it, and I like that. All right, so all we need to do is do these things right here. Goes there. Goes here. And one goes here. So that's easy. That's pretty nice. I like that. Pretty good. All right, so let's see here. I would like to also congratulate Tim Harking, aka Child of Mecha. His build of the airdrop using the 1/100 scale master grade Justa from the from the Unicorn Gundam animated series. He just won the online competition for GBWC. So congratulations, Tim. We always knew you were going to win because your work speaks volume, and that kit is well deserved. Well deserved. I'm so, in a way, jelly at your work, but your concept idea was pretty cool in how that the airdrops type scenario. You don't normally see that. I mean, I think it's unique because of how it is. Yeah, of how it is, And you didn't decide to say, oh, I'm going to get the balut system from Zeta Gundam and add it onto this. No, you did something unique, and bravo on your part. It's a shame we can't see it at the show. But I believe he took it to California this past weekend actually, and it was there. So yeah, good for you, Tim. Good for you. All right, so now I'm not in front of my computer. I am looking behind myself, behind the computer to see what's going on. I don't see any people chatting. But then again, I don't know if anybody's watching my channel, so actually, let me double check. Yeah, I am streaming. You are live, and let me see here. I did see it in my phone, so okay, fair enough. Actually, let me go back to StreamYard and get something here for a second. Bluefin. Bluefin. And anime exclusives. Here we go. So StreamYard. Okay, so at the show, they're giving away these posters for the event of what was it, the Recognition in G animated movie. Now they're doing the movie versions of this. So if anybody's interested in getting this, clearly I think you get it when you see Tamino, because Tamino is, you see the Tamino will be at the show. I signed up for the interview, but the interview I didn't win it, so it would have been nice to meet Tamino and get an autograph and maybe a selfie or so. I know one person got it, but she didn't get it. Her boyfriend didn't get it, so it's a shame that didn't work. So yeah, I do. So we got that at the show. Apparel, they got these Gundam 40th anniversary hoodies, footies, in both medium and all the way up to double X. $30 t-shirts for the 40th anniversary line if you're interested in getting it. $30 hats. I have my hat also. Not here. Did I put it away? Yeah, I did put it away. I don't want to ruin my hat. My hat. And a $15 towel. Who wants a towel? All right, so now we have some kits here that you see. So there's the Gundam exclusives of it's pretty much the same kits from the last show. The only difference is now we have the Haro basic green clear color. We have the Momoharo clear color as well. The SD Cross Silhouette Zaku 2 clear color version. That's actually really nice. I think I may get that one. I couldn't get the Zeta Gundam version at the last show because it was already sold out. But it looks like it's here as well, so hopefully I may end up getting my hands on that one. It's pretty nice. Now for the high grades, there's the high grade 00 Sky, which is the Drive into the Dimensions clear version. So basically clear. And the clear version of the high grade Destiny Gundam Revive version. Again, kits that were here last month. We're going to get it again if you're interested in buying it. Also, if you want, you can get the high grade Freedom versus Force Impulse metallic if you're interested in that. And for those of you who missed it, which of course a lot of people got it last month, which I was deeply impressed with how many people purchased it. The Master Grade Zaku 2 High Mobility Type Sako Zaku version Kotoki, half mechanical clear version. That's $100. And for 270, this beautiful big boy, the Metal Build Strike Freedom Soul Blue version, is going to be there. I wouldn't be surprised if I see somebody out there walking around with 2 or 3 of those kits or more. Then they also is going to be selling the Real Grade Sazabi clear version, which I never got last month because I didn't really need it. There's the Master Grade Double Zeta Gundam Verka clear version, and the Master Grade Tallgeese 2 special coating version, which apparently nobody wants to get. Nobody wants to get, because why not? So right now, let's finish this up so we can then call it a night. I gotta remember how I did this the last time. We have that goes, oh yeah, we need this. So I'm not gonna have to take out all the parts, I just need the parts that really matters. So we need that. And I need this. Alright, so we got this, and then we have that little box thing. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh, actually, let me put these to the side for a second. So this one is this. They're both on the side, so put that in like that. So we got that there, we got that there. This one going through here. Now, at least with this one, you don't have to deal with screws. That's for certain. But we definitely need to do this. So that one goes there. And that's wrong. Haha. That has to go the other way around. So that one goes here. Turn it about. And I guess we have to do this way. And then we lock that into place there. And lock that into place there. So this holds into place like that. There is another option here, but I think I'm going to leave that alone. This one was something else, so maybe it's not necessary. So we need to put something in there to hold it up. This one. I think we could do that. Let's bring it down a bit. Yeah, like that. Open that up a bit. Bring it back. Close it. No, close it this way. the last time I posed this was when I went to that show in Long Island, and I had it posed like, you know, with it lying down, not lying down, but more like kneeling down. Okay, I don't like how this is working because it keeps. Maybe I need the wider version of this. All right, stay right there for a second. Let me pop out this guy. Yeah, I think this was a lot better. Take that out. Put that here. Yeah, that should be a lot easier to work with. Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty much it. Let's get rid of that. I think I'm gonna leave it like keeping this one open, like he pulled out the pistol, and he's shooting like that. Then I'm just gonna probably bend the knee a bit here, and then bring this out about like so. I'm gonna keep it like that. I may end up changing the format on this, like that one goes like that, that one goes like that. Yeah, that's actually really nice. I'll like probably bend the arm a little bit, and then bring that out like that, and then bring it like that. And then bring these two like this. There we go. Turn the hips a bit. I knew that was gonna. These don't stay on that much. I don't know why. I'm gonna try to move it this way so you guys can and bend it here. There we go. There we go. There you go. What do you guys think? It's not bad? Okay? I think it's good. I think it's really cool. So that's pretty much it. I clearly nobody's on right now watching my videos. That's no big deal. Everybody's either at the show or relaxing or things like that. But this will be at New York and Jacob Javits Center at Anime NYC. I will be there, of course. But let me just say this right here, right now. I don't expect to win at all. This was the best kit that I made this year. I could have done better. It will be ready for Mosquito. Of course, it'll be ready for MosquitoCon next year, so that will be ready. But for now, this will be for this year, and you know, just to throw my hat in the ring. That's all. I'm here to. I'm going to be at the show to represent the Gunpla community. Okay. I'd like to thank you guys all for peeking at my channel. Thank you for supporting me all through these years. This has been a very, very tough year for me. A lot of nonsense going on, and I'm still not done. I'm still not like. I still am not where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm not even comfortable building kits. I really am. Sometimes I get so frustrated. I need to build something, and I build something just so I can, move on. But for now, at least I got this guy, and hopefully I get, be at a better place. It's driving me nuts, really. So, for those of you who see this video, here's my kit. Hope to see you at New York at Anime NYC at the Gundam Builders World Cup. And what can I say? But stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. And you guys all have a great